are so stressful right now, and people are finding different ways to escape, like binge-watching reality TV or having virtual cocktail parties. I've engaged in that myself. What are all of you doing to relieve the stress?
Well, I'd like to make one PSA.
Yes.
This is not something I'm doing, but I encourage others to. So a doctor said the other day, we shouldn't call this social distancing. We should call ourselves physically distancing, because staying social on apps and everything else is good. So I say this to people, that relationships aren't everything, but for those of you who want one, like my single brother at home, this is the time to engage in the apps. You're not going to see anyone.
Online dating.
But yes, online dating, this is the prime time to do that. Get on those apps, get social, start talking to people, because I remember when I hit my mid-30s and I was single and I had wanted to find someone, I went online. This is the prime time to start having conversations with people and getting to know people from a distance.
But for families, it has a remarkable impact. In our case, staying apart actually brought us together.
Yeah.
Because all the kids came running home. And
Yeah.
Daphne came with all the grandkids. So we're sort of quarantined there. So between treasure hunts from the last hours, and Aunt's influencing them, and family dinners where you actually talk about stuff that matters.
Yeah.
And I was actually talking to my son Oliver, he's one of the kids that got sent home from college.
Yeah.
He's a junior at Harvard, and for them, it's a generation-defining moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
So having
Yes.
them think more with a bit more perspective about what their role is in history,
Yeah.
and for a lot of young people watching right now, this is a plea to all of you. Yes, your personal health may not be as much at risk, whether you're on a beach in Florida or at home doing the right thing, trying to take care of issues, but your behavior dramatically affects the health of the nation.
Yes.
And that's a responsibility young people historically always had. And for mobilizing, which is what we're doing, and that's what this nation has done well for our entire history, this is an opportunity to show up in your life and the lives of people around you.
What have you been doing, Megan?
Yeah.
I know that you tweeted out or Instagrammed a list of political movies people can watch.
Yeah, I was trying to get people to stay home, and so they were like, give us political commentary, and I was like, here are my 15 favorite political movies. So my husband and I put that together. I've just been staying home and watching the news and doing yoga off of YouTube and FaceTiming everyone I know, telling them to stay the hell home. I mean, again, I just feel like people need to take this very seriously, and some people are and some people really aren't. And look, it's weird to me because every generation has had to make sacrifices for different reasons, and maybe it's just new to our generation. I'm technically a millennial, but I don't relate to this generation at all right now. We have to make sacrifices for the greater good, because even if you're not infected or you're asymptomatic, you can still infect your parents or your grandparents. And I don't really understand the idea that, oh, it's just about me and it doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter if other people get sick.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, are you guys watching any? So a lot of people are watching movies about pandemics. Michael,
Why are people doing that?
They
Michael
are. They're
Strahan
watching
did that
Contagion.
a couple weeks ago, and he started acting really freaky at work, and then admitted he had watched Contagion. I said, that's like watching Titanic
watch
before you
that.
go on a cruise.
Exactly.
You see,
You
you bring
can't
it
do
up.
it.
I wasn't going to admit it, but I'm going to say it.
No!
Don't say it. I had Mike Soderbergh and the Contagion cast and the real-life counterparts on my show 10 years ago when the movie launched.
Really?
And I'm actually going to rerun the show
Oh my
later
God.
this week with new commentary. It was so precisely predicting what happened.
Oh, seriously?
Yes, if you go back and look at it, even to the
down to
point of how it
bats,
started.
right?
The virus, this coronavirus, just for everyone out there who's worried about whether this, and I hear there's conspiracy theories about it was made in a lab. This virus looks almost identical to a virus found in a bat.
Yes.
These bats, which are found in China, the bat bit some kind of a pangolin or bamboo rat or some other mammal, or it got directly into human contact. But those two viruses had a baby. A virus from, and this new baby just morphed, and it became the perfect virus in terms of its contagiousness. That's actually a good thing, by the way, because there's less reason for it to mutate. And it has already mutated, at least once, but it can't get more contagious, that much. So it's not going to mutate much, we don't think. My biologist friends assure me. But what happened in that movie reflects a worst-case scenario for us.
Okay.
We can change our destiny. Our fate is in our hands. We're not Italy yet. We could be South Korea. And we could crack down and make the differences happen we want to see in our future. And we were speaking a bit to this, and it's been come up over and over again. If this is seen to be an overreaction, we will fail. However, in retrospect, if it ended up being an overreaction, we did the right thing.
Yeah, because you can always scale back. And, and I said the other day that while you see the worst in people sometimes, during times like this, we've also seen wonderful things from humanity. We want to applaud how people are coming together to help each other out. Some chain grocery stores are opening early to let senior citizens shop so that they can minimize their risk of exposure. And neighbors are checking up on neighbors. And that's the right thing.
That's amazing.
That's the right thing.